Hello, welcome. It's been a couple of days, hasn't it, since I streamed. Just been super busy, and also I don't know. There's just doesn't seem like there's really much to play at the moment. I try and do more videos than streams because there's just not really that excited about playing anything. Kind of waiting for Horizon Forbidden West, and also what's the other one, Dragon's Dogma, but they don't come out until like. Is it closer to 20th of March, I think? I obviously want to play through those, but it's just not really been that much to play, to be honest. A couple of games I need to complete. Maybe I should just try and complete the games I never finished. But I've switched out to my 4070. I'll play some Helldivers 2. Haven't actually used my 4070 for ages. I was kind of considering switching this out for a 4070 Super, I don't know. Might try and see what the prices are like. Might be good to maybe check out that GPU as well. Obviously, I don't have one. See how much I can maybe get for this GPU and see how expensive the Super is. But I'm going to be checking it out in 1440p, and obviously we can check 1080p as well. I did just have a quick look at 4K, and I was getting like 40 FPS on the ship, so that means to play even on the actual planets at 4K, it's going to be like 30 FPS or less with all the graphics maxed out. So unless you're going to have to use upscaling if you want to have the graphics high or, you know, at 4K. So it would be possible, but you're looking at like 4K balanced. Actually, no, probably 4K quality. You might be able to do it on 4K quality. Also, let me know what the audio sounds like, because I think I'm getting that weird staticky noise on my capture card again, and I'll have to just reboot my capture card if that's the case, so let me know. Taste of Smoke, hello, have I played Suicide Squad? I have played it, yeah. Played it when it first came out. Played it on a few GPUs, played it on 4090 XTX, 4080 Super I think we did. To be honest though, the game's kind of boring to play. Like, it's just the same thing over and over and over and over. It's very repetitive. Probably put in like a good 8 or 9 hours in it maybe, but kind of lost its thing. Shelton, yo! Quite a lot of games coming out though. Probably not games you play. That's the thing. Like, there's just not... I didn't mean not games to play. I meant more games that are, like, I'm excited about playing. I think the only one I can think is Horizon Forbidden West that I'm, like, really keen to play. There is one on Ghosts of... What, is that coming out on PC? There is this crazy PS5 game. Sorry, I'll have a look at this Helldivers in a sec. That's coming... Ghost of Ronin, is it? But it's only on PS5. Like, that game looks kind of crazy. But I still need to finish Last of Us. I was thinking I'll probably try and maybe finish that as well. But that samurai game looked cool. Ghosts of... yeah, maybe. The thing is there's like 3 games all coming out 16th of May, isn't there? Horizon comes out, I think, 15th or 16th. And then Dragon's Dogma comes out like a day after Horizon. So it's like I've not really got much to play, and it's all going to come out like one day. But anyway, you can see I've got my 4070 in here. I'm at 1440p native at first. We'll check that out. We'll check with obviously all the graphics maxed out. I think there's been an update on this game since I last played it as well. So just get straight into it, I guess. Let me sort the overlay out. Horizon Ronin coming on PS5, yeah. It would only be PS5, but I mean, it might just be fun to play, I don't know. Or to check out at least. It looked cool, but... maybe I'll have to look at it a little bit more, see if it's worth it.
Choose where to join your
Oh, that's huge. Sorry, let me just resort the overlay. The performance I got on Suicide Squad Yeah, it wasn't great, was it? It was like very, very average on my 4090, like dips under 60. Which, well, I guess 60's average for a game, isn't it? On my XTX, it was like really bad, but it had a ray tracing issue. So like if you had ray tracing on it, was just everything was green. I'm going to make the overlay slightly bigger because that's a little bit small. So you had to have the beta drivers for it. Did we make it onto any other planets? We did. Wait, what? Wait, what? We got to start again? I thought we... Wait, what? Is it reset? Looks like it's reset.
The hour of our next victory rapidly approaches. Let us cleanse the...
So with a bit of luck, hopefully we'll be over 60 with these settings. Obviously, that's what you'd expect of the 4070. Dragon's Dogma 2 is the most exciting. Yeah, I don't really know anything about that game, to be honest. I will probably check it out. I don't know if it's really my type of game, but I'll still check it out. Like, Horizon's probably more my type of game, but I'll check both out. CLC, hello. That overlay's kind of big now, though. Hard to get it right on the at 1440p. It's either size 10 or 11. I can't do 10 and a half. See, that kind of looks too small, but 11's kind of too big for me. Let me know, I guess, if you guys can still see it. Oh my god. I do actually need to just check. I think the audio might be really low, yeah. Hang on. Oh my god, that is so insanely loud right now. Straight off the bat, though, getting... What? I can't sprint. What's happened? I can't sprint! I can't sprint. What the hell's going on? I couldn't sprint. I couldn't run any faster than that. Oh, look at these dips in frames, though. Oh my god. Have they completely botched that? I can't sprint. What's going on? I can't sprint anymore. Have they completely broken this game with the update? I can't sprint at all. Is this a bug? Or am I being weird? There's a bit of a problem, isn't there, if I can't sprint? Yeah, I can't sprint at all. I can dive, though. Can anyone else sprint? He can sprint. That's weird. Look, I can't sprint at all. What's going on? What's going on? Borderless? Can I just quit out? This performance! I see, the thing is because of the update, I don't know whether it's the GPU or the update. I've not seen this terrible performance on this game since day one. Yeah, I fully can't sprint. But I'm getting that movement thing again, look. They got rid of that bug. Have they just reintroduced it? Look, I've got the same thing I had that they fixed. Stoffavoy, yo! How's it going? How's your, was it your leg? You had an operation on? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try returning to the ship and just maybe it's just glitched. Because it's gonna be a struggle not being able to sprint, isn't it? No, it's not ideal. Let's just try again.
Allied coordinates locked.
King Striker, yo! I'm alright, how are you? Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream, try and get as many likes as we can.
Mission coordinates. Allied destroyer
Fingers crossed I can sprint
squadron.
in this next one.
Engaging orbital thrusters. Allied destroyer
Otherwise,
left squadron.
the game is just fully botched.
Orbit synchronized. Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
So yeah, a bit rough on the performance on that. Dips down to 40. I wasn't expecting that. I thought like this game overall has not performed too badly. Like day one was pretty rough.
Allied destroyer
And they
has
mostly
left
patched it and it's
squadron.
been pretty good since.
Launch initiated.
Of the best. Live up to your name. Live up to freedom.
Internet's falling apart.
Dropping a pin, northwest, 300 meters.
What is happened? Slowed. Shall I just go for a restart of the game? Right, let's just start again. Everything's falling apart. My internet is going. I can't sprint. Am I sure this is a bug? Well, I'll press and sprint. I mean, I didn't have any problems last time. Right when I started streaming. What, the internet or... I mean, the internet is like a known issue. They just don't like me. But the sprinting situation... Let me go into tutorial. How do we do that? Have I just somehow randomly... Is it just rebound the key or something? Maybe. I guess there's potential for that. I should probably check that, shouldn't I?
Man, I can't believe we're actually...
Because everyone else is sprinting. That may be alright, maybe it's me. Skill issue. Although I'm pressing the same sprint button that I always have, and it was never a problem before.
Bugs. Every kid's dream. Good luck out there. I'll see you on the front line.
Probably would have been easy just to hop into a thing again, wouldn't it? I thought I could just join it. Right, I can sprint here. I can sprint. No problem. But now I can't get up. See, I can sprint. I can sprint. So, what's the problem? Same button. What are the frames? I'll take a look in a sec. I haven't been able to actually play the game. Same lobby.
Allied destroyer coordinates
Same exact
received.
lobby. Come on, pray for me. Getting the frame rates up.
Coordinates locked. Help
Come on,
primed.
let me sprint. Host has left. This is really going well, this is. Couldn't got off to a better start, really. It's all going exactly... Well, this lobby's botched, isn't it?
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
In the ship, at least, we've got over 60, but...
Liberty's enemies march ever
Frame rates were looking a little bit dicey. From what I could see briefly before I had to quit.
Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Ghosts of Tsushima. I love DLSS, nice. Probably the first game to what, have both? Oh, you mean all three of those? Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, the only games we've got all DLSS 3 and FSR 3 is what? Is like... Forspoken and... that other one, and I think there's maybe one or two others now. I mean, do they have XESS? Does Forspoken have XESS? Okay, I can sprint. It must have just been bugged. Look at this movement stutter, though. I thought they fixed this. Why am I getting this again? I had that issue day one, and it got fixed, like I was saying, and now I've got this issue again. Has that been reintroduced with the latest update? Potentially, because I've not played this in a couple of days, and didn't have that issue. Getting dips down to the 40s, so this is really not too good. At least I can sprint now, though, so we'll play a couple of these. Losing my voice already. Check out a robot mission as well. Yeah, really not good, though. Performance-wise. I feel like they've done something to this game, because 7 gigs of VRAM as well at 1440p. Using 8 gigs at 4K last time. I'd expect to use a little bit less than that. Obviously not an issue. We do have 12, but... Immortals of Avium did... Oh, what, it had all 3, yeah. There's quite a lot of games that have XeSS now. I mean, Cyberpunk will have all 3 soon as well. It already has XeSS and DLSS 3. It'll get FSR 3, won't it? God, this movement stutter is crazy bad. Look at that. I don't know what they've done. Cannot believe you've done this. $500 video card can't even do. Well, the thing is you wouldn't buy a 4070 now. You'd get the Super. You wouldn't get this. It's not. This is a game issue though. This isn't really a GPU problem. Like you could buy a 4090 and this issue you'd be dropping below 60 with this problem. You could spend, you know, $1.5 grand on a GPU. It's not gonna. It's not really overly fair to hold it against the GPU, to be honest. It's not always down to that. Like this is a fundamental game issue. Doesn't matter if you spent $5 grand on the GPU, it's still gonna do it. Until they fix it, there's not really much you can do about it. But they did fix this. They've just reintroduced it. So who knows? Who knows what they've done? Either that or maybe NVIDIA driver, potentially. There was a new update. Was it yesterday? Maybe that's reverted it back to its previous state. Who knows? It could be, I guess, one of those two things. Or, like, conflicting with the game, potentially. Because this was the same issue we had day one. It then got fixed. And now it's here again. So, you know, we know the game runs better than this.
Cancel that.
Because look, it doesn't do it. It does it when I look at this. Look, it has this like massive issue when you move too quick, which was the exact problem we had on day one with my 4090. Same problem. What the hell? Oh, this is gonna end badly.
To the sky!
Oh, look at that.
New mag.
Jetpack over the top. That was like something out of a movie. Why can't I even shoot in the back?
Sweet liberty, my leg!
High priority target neutralized.
Do I ever play Xbox or PS5? I've occasionally played PS5, yeah. See if the same problem happens on console. It won't. It's not the same thing. I wouldn't expect the same issue on console. Completely different platform. If you're running at 4K fidelity mode, you'd be running at 30 FPS, but you wouldn't have the same traversal stutter issue. They're two completely different platforms. There's like no comparison whatsoever. It's not how it works. That's why you get bad PC ports and stuff, because it's separate. It's not the same thing. The frame time when I zoom in. Yeah, it's more. It doesn't do it every time. It's more when I move. Like I do this. Look. That's really what causes it. I'm guessing they've just reintroduced the same issue that they had at day one. with either the game update or the LED driver, one of the two. So we'll play through this for a little bit. With this issue fixed, it would almost guarantee you have at least 60 over 60 FPS from how I've seen it perform with other when it was working properly. Game is not optimized for PC. It's been fine, like I say. They did actually fix it, but they've obviously got zero QA, and the same issues are being added again. Whether it's doing well, I mean, console had different issues. People couldn't join lobbies and even connect on console for a long time. I mean, people had the same problem with PC, but I think it was worse on console by the sounds of it. But the two things are separate. You can't really compare. Optimizing a game for PC is a completely different ballgame from console. Think of all the different GPU and, you know, think of all the different PC configurations you could have, and then compare that to console, which is just one. There's only one type you need to optimize the game for console. It's just that the hardware, and that's what it is. On PC, think of all the combinations people have of different things. You know, it's a bit more complicated. You know, vice versa. If it works on PC, doesn't mean it's going to work on console. If it works on console, doesn't mean it's going to work on PC. As we've seen before, you know, there's games that have run terribly on console and been okay-ish on PC. And then reverse. What do these guys want? I'm going to drop a...
Throwing supply beacon.
Yeah, I mean, consoles are more optimized most of the time because, like I say, I think overall it's much easier to streamline a game. Like, games specifically are just... Consoles only are designed to play games. A computer's designed for, like, a ton of things. It's much easier to have a game running well on something that's specifically designed to just play that, do nothing else. You know, it's easier. It's much easier to do that. It's like jack of all trades, master of none. Like, a PC is like a jack of all trades. Like, it'll do everything but nothing. So, comparing them is, you know, it's kind of a pointless exercise, really. It's like trying to compare an Olympic athlete in like a... What are those events that where they do 10 different types of events or whatever? They do javelin, pole vault, sprinting, you know. It's like comparing an Olympian like that to just a 100-meter sprinter. It's like, that's the difference. The 100-meter sprinter is going to be better at 100 meters than the person who does loads, you know? I guess that would be how you'd compare the comparisons.
Sample collected.
Mission at 30 minutes.
I don't know what you call those. What do you call the events that they do at the Olympics where they do like 10 different things?
Calling in orbital strike. Negative.
Yeah, they still managed to mess up. Yeah, I mean, that's just technology though in general. Never going to be exact. It's never going to be perfect. It's still difficult. It's still not easy to do it on console. Especially now, you know, you're seeing games more now coming out where they don't come out on PS4, like, but it gets harder when you're then designing games for like 2, you know, generations of consoles. It makes it then harder than if you were just doing PS5. As much as like when PS6 comes out or whatever, they'll be optimizing potentially for like PS4 and that, so it's like, you know, what was the game? No, it's GTA, isn't it? GTA is definitely not coming out on PS4, so like, you're seeing it in games now where they're just saying, no, we're not even going to bother. It's just going to make it so... It's like you see the issue with Cyberpunk when that came out. You know, that was an absolute state on, what was it, PS3? So, like, you'll see companies just say, we're not even releasing it on the older ones.
Marking location, west.
How does the game do on high? 80 FPS? No, you're not going to gain 30. You're not going to gain 40, 30 FPS from just switching from ultra to high. A lot of these settings only go to high already. There's no way you're gaining 30 FPS from that. You barely see even any difference. Maybe at low. Only way you're seeing a 30 to 40 FPS increase from anything like that is switching ray tracing off. We don't obviously have ray tracing in this, but maybe from ultra to low in some like really heavy games, but like that's from an ultra to high situation, yeah, you're not going to get 30. I'll check out low in a sec, but you might see closer to that with low. Seems more stable. Maybe a little bit. It's still doing the movement thing though. It's just not dipping into the 40s anymore because we've obviously lowered the settings. It's still doing it though. Still imagine we get some dips to 40 though. Almost hitting it then 50, 51. Does the image quality still look good? I mean, it's pitch black. I can't really tell. I'll have to check out on another map. I'm going to the extraction. What's all this stuff falling out of the sky? That never happened before. Meteors and stuff. Orbital strike.
Point me to the enemy.
Oh my god, that's gonna kill me. Wait, what? There's just random stuff just falling out the sky. That seems a bit unfair, doesn't it?
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Freedom requires firepower.
Democracy has landed.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Sentry!
The samples. I can't go back from now. I don't even know where it was I died. Was this a good idea? Can I swim? I died last time I tried to swim, didn't I? Am I going to die again? Alright, you definitely can't swim. I thought you could swim just as much as stamina, you know? Jeez. Use a stim. Stim it! Wait, what? I stimmed it. This game is so buggy. Press V to stim. I'm dead. What is happening? I can't move. Am I dead? My cloak. Wait, what is going on?
Calling in reinforcements.
I think it's bugged again. I can't be reinforced and I can't move, but I can watch other people.
You may proceed to extraction.
This game.
Point me to the enemy.
How is there more bugs than there was before? I don't get it. How many FPS do you think you'll get with the... probably fairly similar. Maybe a little less because of the CPU, but this game is obviously quite CPU heavy. Seems like maybe that's changed a bit, the CPU wise though. I'd be expecting, we're only hitting 16% usage here. And that was hitting like 30% before the update.
Calling in extraction.
So it probably won't be that far off.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
If you max everything out at 1440p though, you're not going to be at 60 FPS. My friend, you need help. What's that? Alright, I think I'm dead now, am I?
Calling down a sentry.
What is... I'm not dead.
Calling in an orbital.
What do I do? What is...
Orbital.
I'm dead, but I'm dead because I can kill cam the other people, but I also am still alive. How weird. You won't be able to watch other people without dying, but... Alright, next map we'll try... I'll try 1440p low, see roughly what we get with that, and then we'll maybe try out... with Ultra again, try out some of the upscaling and see. I'm hoping this doesn't give us too many bugs, because it just becomes really annoying to play.
Request approved. Reinforcements. ETA 1 minute.
I need a schnack. You're 48, you face many problems in all games. I mean, you're gonna have to give more information than that. I mean, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. You have to explain what the problem is. I'm not Jesus.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing in progress. I'm bleeding out!
13700K. Yeah, but what is the problem though? You said you face many problems. What is the problem?
Reinforcements on the way.
Point me to the enemy.
Unless you're specific, I've got no idea. Oh my god, I'm getting reinforced.
Stand by for takeoff.
Well, we're gonna extract.
Joining the fray.
I didn't think we'd even be able to extract. There it is. Spin the whole lobby in the water and somehow make it out.
Launch countdown complete. We have to leave now. Extraction complete. Pelican 1.
Oh, he didn't make it! He didn't make it!
Another victory for the right side of history.
When in doubt, reinstall Windows. Well, yeah, but I mean, it'd probably be good to know what the actual problem is first. I wouldn't just be installing Windows just randomly. He hasn't actually specified what the problem is. He says he's faced many problems in all games, but I mean, we don't know what the problem is. Until he tells us what the actual problem is, I wouldn't... Kind of hard to suggest anything. You could suggest get a new GPU, but we don't even know what the problem is. He said he can't find the problem. Well, no, I'm asking what the problem is. What's happening? He says he's checked all his parts. Yeah, but he hasn't explained what the problem is. What is the problem? I don't mean find the problem, but what is the problem? He's just said he faces many problems. Yeah, but what? What is it? What is the problem? we can't troubleshoot it if we literally have no information.
Allied destroyer has left
Like,
squadron.
it could be anything. I'm not expecting him to find the problem, but I mean, we need some information. Can't just go off. I have a problem. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't really know how to troubleshoot that.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
Drop frames, yeah, but we need specifics here.
Orbit synchronized.
We need specifics. We need driver versions. We need what FPS are you at? What FPS is it dropping to? What resolution? What settings? You know, all of that. Like, everyone drops frames. How big is the drop? Is it 2 FPS? Is it 30 FPS? What's your GPU usage look like? You know, I'm talking, we need it. We need the whole shebang. That's all he has. Well, I mean, reinstalling Windows isn't... I mean, I'd DDU your drivers and reinstall your drivers before I reinstalled Windows. No 60 FPS. Yeah, I don't understand what that means. What, you drop from 60 FPS to what? Right, I'm going to drop all the settings to low, see how we fare, if we fare any better doing that. We should hopefully have pretty... I'll switch everything to the lowest. So if it can go lowest, it'll go there. Do we want... Should we switch all this off? Is this going to crash my game? Maybe. We'll keep anti-aliasing on. Just because I don't want my eyes to bleed. There it is. There's your 80 and FPS and above. Switch it to low. Look at this stuttering though, my god. Definitely could notice image quality here. But look at this stuttering, it's so bad. To be fair, the graphics look horrendous. Like this.
New Mac! How about a nice cup of liver tea? Fire in the hole! Bug tunnel breach!
Although a little tedious, reinstall Windows is just an easy way to fix issues for people. Yeah, but if it's an issue with your GPU driver, how is installing Windows going to fix anything? You're just going to reinstall Windows and have the same issue again. That's why it's just like... Unless we know for sure what the actual problem... Try and locate more of what the problem is. There's no point in reinstalling Windows. I wouldn't advise doing that every time you have a problem. Because you're not really targeting the issue, potentially. You're just... If it's something specific to do with like a driver or something like that, it doesn't really matter if you reinstall Windows. Or if it's something to do with his hardware, it's not going to make a difference. Baseball Furies, hello! So yeah, seem to be breaking 100 FPS here. Average of 92, the lows are horrendous though. That stuttering still is... It doesn't do the movement thing as badly. But the lows aren't great.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Point me to the enemy.
Ghost of Tsushima, yeah. What's the other game on PC that I always get confused with that game? There's a game on PC that is very similar to that game, but it's capped at 60 FPS. Anyone know what that is? I always get it mixed up.
Requesting air support.
Oh, great. Check drive. Yeah, I'd check. I'd DD and reinstall your drivers and stuff first, definitely. But he's just not really given that much information on it. It's kind of hard. Like he said, no 60 FPS, but I don't. What does that mean? He's not getting 60 FPS, but he says he's got dropped frames. So, what is he? Is he at 60 FPS and then dropping frames to what FPS though? It's very hard to gauge exactly what the problem is. Like, has he tried other resolutions? Has he tried stuff like this? Has, you know, what resolution is he even at? I assume it's 1440p, is it? Has he tried 1080p? Is it still the same thing? Still dropping frames loads? Vagilis, yo! I'm good, how are you?
I'm on the terminal.
What is going on? Why does he keep... Was I supposed to just get away from... I didn't realise there was anything coming down.
Another diver.
I'm just being blown to oblivion.
Ready to
Have I tried Sons of the Forest since full release? When was full release? I've not played it in a while. The only issue is I've completed that game about 3 times. Do I really want to play it again?
Southwest, 100 meters.
I don't really know if I need to play it again.
Dropping a pin. Northwest. Far.
Mag's empty.
Dips down to 60 then. Playing at 2K 100. Yes, but what's your frame rate dropping from to? So you said it's no 60 FPS, but what's happening? You're at 60 FPS and then your frames are dropping to what? 30 FPS? What games? I know you said every game, but what games have you actually tried? Finished Sons of the Forest free time? Yeah, when it came out, I played it on like 15 different GPUs probably. I just kept playing it through. So I don't know. Is there anything? I assume they've just added like building stuff and like new items. Like, is that really worth me testing it? Performance-wise, like, is the performance massively different? I guess it's just got new features, like new game features, right? Like the first game had when they later on in the game you had like more built stuff you could build, more items and stuff. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do a short video on it if the performance-wise is worth it, but there's no point me streaming it because I've just played it so much. That's why overall just not really been streaming much recently. Been super busy, and also just not. It doesn't really seem like there's a ton of stuff to play, to be honest. I haven't even really been that excited about playing. Deadline and 2 Red Dead, right? Yeah, but what's the frame rate dropping to though from 60? What's the frame rate dropping to? Like we've said, I'd probably first try DDU all your drivers and reinstall your graphics drivers. That's what I'd do first. I'd drop to 1080p resolution, see if the same thing happens. Are you upgrading for... What was the GPU you had before the 4080? Or is it a brand new PC? You're just trying to get good, Vagilis. Vagilis. On what? On this game? From 220 to 90 all the time. What graphics are you running to get 220 FPS in Red Dead Redemption 2? At 1440p? What?
Sample collected. New mag. Sending in an
Is that like 1440p low with FSR Ultra Performance or something? Maybe you'd hit it. Maybe you'd hit that. God, the graphics really don't look too good, do they, at low? I'm going to switch it all back to Ultra and try and try some of the upscaling out. See if that can save us. I'm going to get attacked. So getting 60 here, but obviously getting these big dips down. So we'll just switch on. If I switch, we'll try ultra quality first. Just so we can maintain as much quality image-wise. See if we get any dips under 60 with this. We're at 75 at the moment. Oh, 60. I saw 60. Let's get a...
Requesting air support.
Get a napalm down. In life overall. Yeah, I'm always trying to get good. Aim of the game. Okay, so I'm still getting those movement stutters as well. Obviously holds up a little bit better because our base FPS is higher with the upscaling. So we don't hopefully get any dips down to 40, but... I'm guessing... So when we went low... Obviously when you go low graphics settings, it goes more CPU bound, doesn't it? And we had horrendous lows, didn't we? The 0.1% low of like 5. Where it doesn't look so bad now that I've gone back to Ultra. Oh wait, we need to destroy the eggs. Get an orbital in there.
Mag's empty.
Requesting orbital strike.
Is there DLSS in this game? No. No DLSS, no ray tracing. Wait, no! They just hit the top. Oh, no way. That's gone terribly.
Sending in an eagle.
Is that going to go any better? That should hit it, shouldn't it? There we go. Got some of them. Still getting the dips under 60 here, though. Maybe I have to look at quality.
Freedom forever! Bag's empty.
Needs a good upscaler. Yeah, I think maybe eventually we get like DLSS 3 in this and stuff. I don't know. It needs a bit of work, doesn't it? I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that in this game eventually. Because image quality wise, I think it's FSR 1 on this. And the image quality, anything below quality really, it starts looking pretty bad. Like you don't really want to be using it. Oh my god. I'm completely out of ammo.
Throwing supply beacon.
Don't know what the teammates are doing. Yeah, just look at this when I turn really quick.
Hive structure destroyed.
Gun tunnel breach.
Oh my god. Get me out of there. Reload! How did that one jump down? The others didn't. Can I get a grenade in there? What? One hit.
Calling in reinforcements.
I got the grenade off. How was my health really low? I wasn't paying attention.
Join the fray.
The in-game provider and upscaling in this game uses FSR2. No, it doesn't look like FSR2 because you have ultra quality preset. You don't have ultra quality in FSR2, so it'd be FSR1. Which makes sense for image quality, because the image quality to me doesn't look anything like FSR2. It looks like way worse, so it's got to be 1. Because there's no ultra quality preset in 2. It's their own. Yeah, I initially thought it was their own inbuilt upscaling, but people were saying it was FSR1, so I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like you say, it doesn't say, so I always thought it was their own inbuilt thing because it's their own in-house engine, so that would make the most sense. But I had a lot of people saying it was FSR1, so I honestly don't know. To be honest, it doesn't really make much of a difference either way. They're both not great. You don't really want either one of those things. Most ideal scenarios would be DLSS3 and FSR3, really. For both FPS and image quality. Because even this, if it was TSR doesn't look that bad. From what I remember. Anything into whether to take a 4070? I personally wouldn't bother with the 4070 anymore. I'd only really look at the 4070 Super. Might see if I can try and maybe switch this out for that. Make sure to drop a like on the stream as well, guys. Try and get as many likes as we can. And find these other eggs. So I'm going to switch it to down 1 tier to quality as well now. See if we can try and just get it in a situation where we're not dipping too far below 60. So 1440p quality upscaling. Fingers crossed. I'm still getting these dips down, not underneath 60, 67, but noticing image quality wise, it's already looking quite bad compared to native. Lord Akato, hello. How far away am I? God, I'm ages away. Recently you got a master's degree. Congratulations. Do you have to do that thing where you stand up in... What do they call it in Masters? Where you have to present your project or whatever. And then, no, you have to... What is it called? You have to defend it or whatever. I haven't done a Masters, but... I know people who have. Maybe it depends what course you've done. Oh no, is that PhD I'm thinking of? Maybe that's PhD. What did you use for Masters? You just have to do a dissertation.
I'm on it. Dropping a pin.
Southeast. Close. I'm on it.
What's going on down here?
I'm on it.
Let me in. No! Why can't people not take a joke on this game? Like, as soon as you melee them, they just kill you. Has he left anything for me?
Point me to the enemy.
No, he's taking it all. I helped him open that.
Sending in an eagle.
Horse paper than master paper. I don't even know what that means. That's... Wait, what country are you? Maybe it's just called something. Or maybe it depends on what course. Like, I had to do a... 'cause mine's a Bachelor of Science, so I had to do, like, a project. I had to do a software project, and then look with, like, a 10,000 word document.
Request approved.
But it's pretty much just like a dissertation, that's cool. You're in Ukraine, okay. Yeah, it's probably just called something different everywhere, but it obviously depends what course you do as well, because a lot of people I know who didn't do like... A lot of people I know just had to do like a 10,000 word essay, where I had to do like a software project as well as the 10,000 words, so... Obviously depends what you're doing, doesn't it? Holy smokes.
Throwing grenade.
So we haven't dipped under 60 from what I've seen. At least with quality here. CPU power, CPU usage and power and stuff's not up too much. Feels like they've brought that down a little bit. It's not, it doesn't look as bad on my CPU. I'd expect it at 1440p it'd be fairly heavy on my CPU compared to 4K, but it doesn't seem that bad compared to what we have seen. How did that survive that there? Got 19. They're still survived. Only thing is now we can't go in there. You got your 4070, nice. You're going to upgrade from a 5800X. Yeah, that'd be a decent upgrade. That's actually what on my like old PC, I had a 5800X, and then I switched it out for a 5800X 3D. I did that as well. Probably the 3D's not that expensive, is it?
You have been a stalwart line of freedom. Extract when ready.
At least last time I looked, it was like best like budget CPU gaming wise.
Dropping a pin. West. 100 meters.
Right, we've got to go for the extraction here. Kind of crazy though, you're looking at upscaling quality. It has brought our GPU usage down a bit as well. I'm not seeing it max at like 98, 99% anymore. It's looking at more 95% and below. 96, 97. And I am still getting that weird movement thing. I hope they fix that. Just revert it to whatever it was before. 250 quid. Yeah, that's pretty good. You could probably sell your 5800X as well to like recoup some of that money. So like you notice it on here on the fence. When I'm moving, look, you can see it with the upscaling. See how sort of fuzzy it looks. Probably shouldn't hang around for long though. We do need a resupplier. Your master project was 78 A4 pages. Oof. I don't remember what mine was. It had to be minimum 10,000 words though, I think. I have the funniest story though. Like, it might be different now. Well, when I did it, it wasn't that long ago, but you had to upload it electronically and in paper as well. But like you had to have it bound properly, like a folder type thing. All the pages bound. So you had to get it done like professionally. and it was me and this guy that I knew were queuing up to have it. I was bound. Like everyone was doing it, right? So there's a huge queue of people trying to get all their dissertations bound. Damn it! No, I didn't stim in time. And we get to the front of the queue. He's in front of me. He's about to get his dissertation bound, right? Like 10,000 word document. And on the front page, he's got a spelling mistake on the front page. I never forget. He just had to go home. He went home and just reprinted off the... It's funny. It's funny he missed that. Needs to check out a robot mission as well, actually, don't I? Check one of those next.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Today you carved another foot in a long climb to liberty.
What about to try out her let loose with the setup I'm running? I can't write. I don't have it installed. It would take a while to install. I'll have to maybe check out another time. In fact, I think I actually might have already done a video on that. I feel like I might have played Hell Let Loose on this GPU. I don't know if there's any easy way I can search it. I definitely did 4070 Ti. Did I not do... I have to maybe do a quick video, but I don't have it installed, so I wouldn't be able to look right this second. I think I did the 4070 Ti. Hell Let Loose plays, like, your FPS-wise, you'll be fine. If you're using DirectX 12 as well, the only issue with that game, from what I remember, is it stutters quite a lot, but there's not really much you can do about it. I think it's Unreal Engine 4, isn't it? So, like, there's not really a ton you can do about it. But like FPS wise, I think you'll be fine. Like you won't have low FPS. It's not. It's like a really easy game to run. Yeah, I don't think I did play it. I'll have to try and install it. I don't have a video for it. I might have done it live. No, I think I just did the 4070 Ti. But even in 12, actually, we did get stuttering, didn't we? Only getting 30 to 40% GPU usage. Yeah, it's... I think I have issues with GPU usage on that game. I think it's just the game, though. It's one of these things where it's one of those games where there's just not really that much you can do about it. I'm going to back out of this lobby and try a robot one. It's a little bit like Escape from Tarkov. There's just literally not really much you can do about it. It runs terribly. Hell Let Loose isn't awful. There's definitely worse games, but it's not going to max your stuff out, and there's just not really anything you can do about it. And even then, from what I remember, it's been a while since I played, but I remember certain areas of the map are like way worse than others in terms of usage, so that just pretty much demonstrates it's just a pretty poorly optimized game. It's still in, is it still like early access or whatever? Crashed a skateboard. What one do I want to do? I want to do the one when you have to save the people. I don't think we've got any of those. Alright, I'll do that one.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Robertus, yo!
Take command of the galaxy's
Initiating
All settings ultra on
FTX
this.
test.
Yeah, right now, but I'm using upscaling right now. Because the game optimization seems just really poor. I had these issues at the start when the game came out, and the game's been updated now. It seems to have reverted back to the issues I was having at the start, so...
Mission
Pretty
coordinates
choppy if I
locked.
play natively.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
DLSS? No, there's no DLSS in this game. It's like their own upscaling.
Every day is a good day to die for
Dropping a
democracy.
pin. North. 200 meters.
So image quality wise is quite poor. Even at quality here, it's quite poor compared to native, and it's a lot worse image wise compared to DLSS as well.
To the skies.
Nice FPS, yeah, but we have got upscaling on. If I switch the upscaling completely off here, it's like 60 or less.
Found something.
Oh, I thought there was a little area I could go down. I've got to pump fuel. Whoa. Whoa. What the hell? All behind us. I can't see anything.
Say hello to democracy!
I can see that.
Calling in orbital strike.
Have I done that too soon? Oh, that's going to land right on him. Look at that. Perfect. Then I'm going to napalm. that place.
Here comes the
Oh, it's bounced off. Who's still shooting?
New mag.
FPS increase. I've got upscaling on. Play 1 or 2 rounds with it like this. Maybe we'll try ultra performance, and then I could check 1080p as well. See what that's like. I'm not actually sure what we've got to do. Activate terminal. Gonna flank it.
Activating jump pad.
I got the terminal.
Can I not do this one?
Requesting supplies.
What is that? Now we've got to turn them.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
No, don't. They're done. What's he doing?
I'm on it.
Is this guy serious?
I'm on the terminal.
Another triumph for democracy. May liberty guide your safe extraction.
Oh no, whoops. Oh, I didn't know it would kill him. I didn't know. I didn't know he was that close to death. Oh no. To be fair, he deserved that for messing around with my pumps. Got no ammo. Wait, did I call ammo down? I did call ammo down, didn't I? Wait, what happened to it? Why are the supplies scattered everywhere? Oh, the ammo was the thing that hit me, was it? I don't know what's going on. What we got to do now? Extract. That's it, is it? Oh my god.
Throwing grenade! Requesting orbital strike.
Oh, we've both just wasted that. It's gonna hit him, but didn't need two, did we? Where's this extraction?
Dropping a pin. South. 50 meters. New mag.
I'll tell you what I was also quite excited about. The that Star Wars collection or whatever. When does that come out? That comes out fairly soon as well, doesn't it?
Extraction is available.
I think.
Spot outpost spot.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Now, do I just have to blow this thing it? Oh. How does that work? Cooldown. Don't have anything to blow up with. I'm gonna go for the extraction.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Calling in a support weapon. Tagging map. Southwest. 100 meters.
I'm napalming it.
Requesting air support.
There's more up on the hill. That's a cool little viewpoint with the bullets flying over. Is that grenade gonna hit me? Yeah. Oh my god.
Calling in orbital.
Bit too close.
Hot outpost spotted.
So you do need to use some sort of airstrike to get rid of those. I just didn't have it.
Proceed to extraction
New
when
mag.
Extraction's so far away. I need to resupply again.
request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Boarding to the front.
And then maybe next lobby I'll try out maybe ultra performance. Even it's going to look really bad, but we'll check it out to see it. See what the most kind of frames we're getting. But at least with quality here, it's looking like you're not going to get any drops below 60. It's just still not really that stable though. Frame time all over the place. Really hoping they don't take too long to revert it back to what it was.
Calling in extraction.
Where's this extraction? I've gone the complete wrong way.
Shuttle inbound.
I'm going to make that in a minute and a half. Run, Luke, run. How do we get out there? Can you make that jetpack it? Do I want to jetpack that? Probably not. How did that guy just get out there? Right, here we go. I think I could jetpack that.
Activating jump pack.
Oh, look at that.
Calling down.
Unreal. Where are they coming from? Right, I'll napalm it. Don't you worry.
Sending in an eagle.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Oh, whoops.
Reinforcing.
Whoops.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Calling in orbital
Oh my god,
strike.
danger close. How did that not get him? Oh, those things smash through the ammo. That's probably how the previous one got destroyed.
T-minus 20 seconds.
Didn't realize they did that. That's a big thing.
Fire in the hole.
T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Reinforcement.
Calling in reinforcements.
Pelican 1 approaching
Approved.
pickup.
Reinforcements on the way.
You're pretty good.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch. in 1 second.
Easy.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
How many frames do you think we get with ultra performance? Over 100 maybe? I hope so. Well, we should get over 100. Worry what it's going to do to my CPU though. Could be pretty rough on it. Still only level 14. I feel like I've played this game for days. What's the max level? Is it 30 or is it 50? Look at all these noobs, level 4.
Freedom wins again.
Oh, does it send me back on my own? Or they kick me? They might have kicked me. How dare they? Oh, a host has left. Let me drop it down to ultra performance. We'll check that out for one and then check out some 1080p. This is going to look horrendous on ultra performance though. Oh my god, look at it.
Welcome
Oh
aboard,
my
Helldivers.
god.
The Galactic War needs.
Alright, I might not be able to play a full round with it like this because it might actually hurt my eyes. How bad that was. Should we do another robot one?
Allied destroyer coordinates.
Look how blurry it is. Surely, like, people just
The
aren't
Super
playing with
Destroyer is
this
ready for your next
with this
move.
setting. Surely not. I guess unless if you're playing it on a TV and you're sat really far away, you might not notice. But
Hellpods primed.
even then, it looks like playing on the Steam Deck.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
See how it does. Pushing 200 here.
Let them come. Let them brawl.
But I think because the game is so CPU heavy,
Might of the Helldivers.
it's giving us what 20 to 30 FPS more. We had about 80 to 90. So, but even then, we're getting this down to 80 here. You end up seeing this kind of. You don't really see the returns you'd normally get in games. You see GPU usage come down more because you go more CPU bound. It's all the same thing in Skull and Bones.
Joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
This is so blurry though. This is what I'm talking about with the upscaling. I think ultra quality and quality can just about get by, but start hitting, especially at the low resolutions. We're obviously at 1440p, so at 4K you can get away with more. I think at 4K you could probably get away with balanced, but at 1440p I wouldn't. And then obviously at 1080p it's going to look worse. The lower your res is, the worse it's going to look. This just looks so blurry though. Look at it. I don't think I've ever seen it look this bad. The only time it often looks... I'd say like the overall whole image here is the worst I've seen. Normally upscaling can look a bit ropey with ray tracing and path tracing and stuff, but it's not. You'll get just like random image things. Like a bit of ghosting on stuff, but it won't be the whole image. This is like the whole thing, you know. I'm gonna have to. I'll have to change it because it's like so blurry. And it's still not fixed our movement stutters. Pretty much giving us the same FPS as what the quality setting, down to 80, so not even any different. How do we kill these guys? Shoot them between the eyes. Or in the back. In the bum. I'll maybe switch it out to balanced in a sec, just to make sure my eyes don't bleed. That jetpack was actually quite useful, wasn't it? I do like the shield though. Maybe we should get that. This is your PC visuals with Alan Wake 2. Oh dear. What are you playing Alan Wake 2 at? Like, what initial res? Like, what's your native res? Because I think Alan Wake 2 at 4K, even if you went ultra performance from base at 4K, it looks like okay. Or am I tripping? Am I just remembering it wrong? But obviously, if you're at lower res, then yeah, it's definitely going to look worse. Image is going to look crazy muddy with... Especially if you are not using, like, ray reconstruction and stuff. Oh my god, it's actually so bad.
Engaging terminal.
Press it. Wait, what? He's pressing nowhere near the screen. What's going on here? He's supposed to be pressing the screen. Yeah, just look at how blurry it is. That's rough. I'm not even getting hit markers. Am I hitting them? I'm not. Am I? I don't even think I'm hitting them. Oh, I am hitting them. What shot me? What is this guy doing? Right, do we need to do the... Go, go, go. Get some dicks down to 60 there as well. That is wild. Like, utterly no point in having it on the upscaling, is there?
Serve democracy well. Extraction awaits.
Whoa, health.
Calling in reinforcements.
Ray tracing off 1440p. DLSS quality. Oh, playing 1440p ray tracing. Had to do DLSS before. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. I've definitely used performance and ultra performance on Alan Wake. I don't really remember it. I remember it looking better than what Cyberpunk would look like. I remember the overall image, I think, was a lot better on Alan Wake. Look at the smoke and stuff. That looks bad. What is... Oh, is it rocks coming down again? We better get out of here. But yeah, shall I switch to balance just for the end of this one, and then we'll check out 1080p just because that honestly looks so bad. Oh my god, that's so much better. Look at that. I can actually see. Still looks quite muddy though, but this is where you're seeing it be quite CPU heavy, just barely any difference between frames of those presets, which is crazy. Normally there's obviously a big difference between those. Can I orbital strike that?
Requesting orbital strike.
I don't have the mortar strike you need to take that out.
Calling in reinforcements. Have a taste of democracy.
Deploying reinforcements.
Have I finished Cyberpunk on its entirety? Yeah. I think I've completed it twice, and I'm on my third playthrough. I fully completed it twice.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Oh, I thought that was ammo.
Throwing supply beacon.
Yeah, DLSS would have been a lot better. I'm hoping maybe they add it eventually. It would make sense they put like DLSS 3 and FSR 3 maybe eventually. They probably just run out of, like, you do see it occasionally with games. They release with like the most basic thing and then it gets added later. They just like run out of time, I think. Or the game's been in development so long, those technologies weren't available yet. So they've just developed the game in this state and I've just thought whatever's new we can add later, you know? You see that quite a bit as well. Same as kind of how you get Unreal Engine 4 games as well, which I think you can just port them to 5, can't you? I'm not saying that's like some easy thing, but I think, was it Payday said they're porting it from 4 to 5, so like maybe we see some games that have been in development for ages in 4, they have to release in 4 and then get ported to 5 or something.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
And it'd definitely be interesting to see that Hellblade 2, because that's going to be Unreal Engine 5, isn't it? Excited for that game. What's going on here? Right, we need to get out of here. We need to go.
Dropping a pin. 300 meters.
Portal game. I heard it's quite difficult. Yeah, it's probably not easy. I wondered. I don't know, to be honest, it'd probably only be worth it if it was like a big title, wouldn't it? Like the only one I think I know off the top of my head is Payday, but that game sort of tanked, didn't it? Really. That game was just the same. I don't think it needed to be like a separate game. It's almost a bit like Overwatch. Overwatch 2 is just kind of like a reskinned... Doesn't need to be like a whole brand new game that they charge full amount for. Bit similar to that. Overwatch 2, Counter-Strike 2 as well, I guess. It's just like a more... like an updated version. It's like a new game.
You may proceed to extraction.
I'm just going to the extraction here. They messed up, yeah. The performance wasn't great either, was it?
Drop ships. Found something. I'm on it.
I'm going out my wands. Payday 3 visuals stuff. Yeah, I mean there was stuff like that improved in Overwatch 2 as well though. They had like the environments and stuff were like with some destructible bits and all of this stuff. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, no, definitely not. It should have been where, like, if you're in Payday 2, you got the new one for, like, free or whatever, like, that type of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's harsh to charge, like, a full price for that. Oh, that was there on 1, was it? I don't remember ever seeing that on 1. Been a long time since I played Overwatch 1 though. Never really played it that much. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just thinking of the new maps. The new maps just look better, but then I don't know about the older ones.
Freedom never sleeps! Let's reload! Reinforcing!
It wasn't improved. Overwatch 2 was free though, wasn't it? Was it free?
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Requesting fortifications!
Because it's like Counter-Strike 2. I don't really care too much because it's free. Was it free? Oh, that was free. If you in the what was it? Counter-Strike CS:GO.
30 seconds.
Requesting air support! Ending in an eagle!
It was free to play. Yeah, I kind of care less to be honest. Like even if there's not really any difference with 2, I don't really care. Like if they're not charging for it, I don't really care that much. I think it's way worse if they charge for it.
10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Because ultimately games like that end up really old, you have to at some point improve it on some level, and if they don't charge you for it, I don't really care. You know, I don't really care if there's even no difference between stuff. Like if they're not charging for it, it doesn't really make any difference.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
What the hell? I thought that was me.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Another victory.
People already hate Overwatch 2 though, didn't they? I never really get it. I think it's just you end up getting diehard, like real diehard fans, but I just never really cared that much about a game. Like, I've been disappointed with games for sure, but I don't ever actively hate a game. Like, if I don't like a game, I just don't play it. But like, to me, Overwatch 2 is just very much more of the same. Like, I've probably only played it. I streamed it a little bit, played it like a handful of times with friends, and it seemed very much the same thing, to be honest. It didn't really seem any different to me. They cancelled a lot of stuff. Oh, I wasn't even aware. Wasn't even aware of anything.
A victory for democracy.
Right, I'm going to switch it down to criticism was justified. Fair enough. I mean, I don't even really know enough of, or even really care about the game, to be honest, enough to even be bothered. Is what it is at the end of the day, though, isn't it? Like, stuff always sometimes ends like that when you're dealing with, like, even like movies and stuff, you know.
Rage against the enemy's tyranny.
Stuff gets changed, cancelled. Almost as like what the Halo was. I don't know if anything got cancelled there, but it was just... People are probably as disappointed with that as they were with Overwatch, aren't they? I didn't even play that Halo campaign, I don't think, because it was like a separate... Was the multiplayer... The multiplayer was free and then the campaign was charged, was it? I never even played the campaign. Is this guy going to search for a mission? Actually, can I get that shield? How do we do it? What's the shield under? Jetpack, shield. It's not that. It was a shield that. Shield backpack, ballistic shield. No. What's the shield that kind of goes around me? I don't know what it is. I want that though, Jesus, look at that. I don't know where that shield is. Is he not going to search? Alright, let's return out just so we can check out some 1080p. Multiplayer at launch is pretty base. Yeah, I mean, the multiplayer seemed very much like what I remember from, like, Halo 3. But for me, arena shooters, I'm kind of done with them. I think the only multiplayer I really enjoy still to this day that hasn't changed, like, massively is Battlefield. In terms of the way it plays, the map, like, you know, the maps and the tactics of it.
The bridge is yours, Helldiver.
All other multiplayers that have been going for, like, forever, just kind of done with them. Right, let's check out one of these. We check out the other planet.
Choose where you will give your aid.
Allied destroyer coordinates.
See what's over 1080p. It looks better on the ship, but it's going to probably be, what, 20, 30 FPS less than this, so... See if it dips below 60 at all.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Done with competitive games as a whole. Yeah, it's just so stale, isn't it? That's why I enjoyed Battle Royale sometimes more at extraction stuff, because multiplayer just to me just feels like brain like
Launch initiated.
numbing. I don't know. How do you just like Call of Duty multiplayer to me is just feels like you're losing brain cells playing it. They're just continual like kill, like run, kill, die, run, kill, die, run, kill. It's just like my brain just feels like I'm just sat there after like an hour being like, what am I doing? Like it almost hypnotizes you. But like that's why I don't mind Overwatch tug much, because especially the game modes where you've got to like, what's the game mode where you have to move the objective, like tug of war or whatever, you have to like push it and stuff. It's a little bit, there's like a bit more of an edge to it, you know, and you've got the game mechanics of like the different strengths of each character and stuff like this. It kind of adds a little bit of an edge to it that's a little bit more interesting. But even like the finals, you know, stuff like this, there's just like more of an, there's more to it, and it's like a bit more interesting to like play. I really want to play, like, I really miss Gears of War multiplayer. I don't know if you ever played that. It's really hard, but it was like, oh, it was so good back in the day. I used to play Gears 1 and Gears 2. So this is 1080p here, just about holding above 60. Still getting the stuttering. It's not doing it as badly. I mean, it's almost definitely going to drop 1 or 2 below 60, I'd say. There you go, 56. Gears is so good. Yeah, it was so good. I don't know what happened to that game, that franchise. They just stopped it. I feel like it was a massive IP. What's the latest one? Was it Gears 4? I kind of stopped playing it. When it hit Gears 3, I did play all of them, but I was like less... I played Gears 1 and 2 like a crazy amount, but then 3 I sort of played a little bit. It wasn't so much... Didn't have so much time at that point to game anymore. Gears 5, was that? Oh yeah, no, actually, I think I've got that on PC. I think I got that on Steam.
100 meters.
Marking location. Never mind. Support weapon.
Played a bit of the campaign, I think.
Requesting tac pack.
The multiplayer on that though. The gunfights you used to have when you both have a shotgun out and you're both like rolling, jumping, and trying to hit each other, and that kill you get when you get the other guy. It's just so like satisfying when you actually win it. People were so good at it though. I had a friend who was like obscenely good at that game. You hear someone revving a chainsaw and you're just like, oh god. Get into a chainsaw duel and you're just smashing the button trying to win it. I'm going the complete wrong way. So I feel like games though is just, there's like such little imagination anymore because they just know what will make money. I feel like almost Fortnite kind of just killed, it moved games into this just like, I guess it's just live service, isn't it? But it just moved all games' attitude into just this one little, you know, one little pipeline that now all games follow this same strategy because they know it's going to make the most money. And there's like, there's no veering anywhere off that line. But it just makes every game feel like the same.
Fire in the hole.
Objective located.
Single player co-op. Oh yeah, like single player co-op stuff. Yeah, that's still good. still get some decent games.
Bug tunnel breach.
So VRAM isn't actually even down that much here at 1080p. We had about 7 gig at 1440p, didn't we? We're still pretty much at 7 now. Only real benefit is GPU. Big benefit is the power consumption. 120 watts.
Last reload.
Our CPU's almost using more than that.
Out of ammo.
I've got no ammo.
Requesting sentry.
Mag's empty. Mag's empty. Bug tunnel breach.
Bugs, southeast. Tagging location. Southeast. Another step towards galactic liberation. You may extract when ready.
Mag's empty. Last reload.
Oh, we need ammo.
Calling down a support weapon.
Calling down supply.
Tagging map.
Completely out of ammo.
200 meters.
Melee him.
New mag.
There it is. Sometimes it feels like when I reload the gun, it doesn't reload it.
Dropping a pin.
Found something.
New mag.
What have I done? I've attracted them.
Extraction is available.
Right, so we've somehow got an extraction. Oh my god, look at all these things.
Of democracy.
No, teammate.
Calling in reinforcements.
Whoa, drop down to 40 then.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Oh my god, there's loads.
Get some. Get some.
Marking location west.
Grab this ammo. Is this it? I'm just gonna start it.
Calling in extraction.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Get the napalm in. Oh my god.
Requesting air support.
Requesting air support. How'd you like to taste the freedom?
Advanced weaponry.
Bit too close that.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Maybe get this in. Chuck that over there.
Calling in orbital strike.
I got another napalm.
Sending in an eagle.
That smoke looks good. Ah, he's hit me with the laser.
Calling down a sentry.
He's gonna kill me with that laser.
Requesting sentry. Mag's empty. Tagging location.
Flinging that laser around.
Oh, to the mark.
Keeps hitting me. I think it's the robot.
T-minus 30 seconds.
New mag.
It's getting a bit spicy, but obviously that does mean my frame rate is completely going out the window here. Down to 40 FPS at 1080p is not ideal, is it? Like I was saying, the more CPU bound you're going in this game, you're not really gaining that much.
10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Not really massively different performance from between 1080p and 1440p.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Is it here yet? Get me out of here.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
The only, I think, we'll check out next round, but I think the probably only benefit is ultra quality at 1080p is probably, I don't know, will we dip under 60? I guess we'll find out, but your only options really are to drop the settings a bit. Maybe want to try 1440p medium as well. I'll check that out. Just because I think at medium, native 1440p might be alright above 60, because low was like 100. High was like not that different. Medium might just be, you know, just in between there.
Another victory for democracy.
Alright, so do one more with at 1080p. I can't get out of here. Do I return to my ship?
Proud to serve.
Probably going to be the fastest way, isn't it, if I do that? Check out one more 1080p. I'll switch back to 14 and try some of this other settings we didn't do. I do think they've done something though, with the CPU usage on this game since I last played. It's way nowhere near as bad. Remember, I was at 4K using 30% CPU at 4K. Now I'm using like 20% at 1440p. Unless maybe it's just because of the GPUs demanding less. Potentially as well, but that seems like a big difference. What was I going to do? I was going to try it with just ultra quality out, and I can always change it mid-game.
Choose
Try
where
a
to
different
join your
planet.
fellows in righteous liberation.
Do the egg one.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
Changing the volumetrics. Yeah. No, I wanted to try all medium on the 1440p. We already tried high and low. Low gave us about 100 FPS, so...
Orbit synchronized.
34%, 1% low, yeah. It's not playing that well for me today. I was saying earlier, I think maybe they've done something in the update that has made performance kind of rough again. Because it played like this for me day one when I tried it, and then they updated it, and it was really good performance. But today, I updated the game in Steam, and it seems like really bad for me again. What am I having for dinner? I don't know. I'm on a diet at the moment. It'll just be something chicken related. With a very, very small amount of carbs.
Allied destroyer has left squadron. Hellpod launch initiated.
You had spicy Korean noodles. Oof. You know what I did want to try? Korean barbecue? Has anyone ever had that? I've never had that. Like, what type of food is that? Because there's a place near where I live that do Korean barbecue. Just like, what is that type of food? Is it just meats and stuff?
This is it. This is the a solemn duty for which you were
Or is it just, is it spicy?
Defend democracy at any cost.
Freedom requires dire power.
Right, so we still get these dips under 60 here, even at ultra quality.
Calling down support weapons.
It's great, but you cook it yourself. Oh, right, it's like one of the ones where you're at a table where there's a stove type thing. Oh, I'm not doing that. Might as well do it at home. They just barbecue Korean. I don't know. I guess so with like Korean spices or whatever. I don't know.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Say hello to democracy!
I'll have to go in there, find out. Destroy eggs. Oh, we're right on it. Get a napalm going up there. Double napalm it.
Requesting orbital strike.
Orbital strike incoming.
Double whammy. Run, run, run.
Fire in the hole.
Oh my god. Can we kill this thing? Do we get ramen? Yeah, yeah. As in, like, in restaurants, or, like, you can just buy it in the supermarket? You can, yeah.
Calling down
Both.
supply.
I need ammo. Restaurants and stuff, yeah, definitely. In Southampton, which is the nearest city to me, is like very it has a tons and tons and tons of international students, so like there's just, you can get any food from anywhere. Like you have restaurants catering to like every single cuisine pretty much, because there's 2 universities there, so like restaurants and stuff, you can just get anything literally. It's pretty good.
Bug outpost spotted.
They even have like specific supermarkets now for like, they'll have like a not a supermarket but like a shop, like a small supermarket shop, and it'll be like Italian or whatever, and it'll just have like all Italian brand, you know, and they'll have like a Polish one, so you can literally go in there. And because there was, I'm not sure exactly where it's from, I think it's like, I forget what it's called now. It's like, I had it in Estonia loads. It's like rice, but it's not. And it's brown. I can't remember. It's really nice, though. I have no idea what it's called, but you can get that in the Polish shop. And it's really nice. I think it's Estonian, maybe. I don't know if it's initially from there. Maybe it's originally from Poland or not. It's somewhere. It's not quinoa, no. It's like... it's similar, but it's not. But I've had it in Estonia, I've had it in Latvia before, but you can get it in the Polish shops normally, so I'm not sure where it's originally from, but
Package acquired.
it's similar to quinoa. It's like quinoa rice type thing. And it's brown. I haven't had it in ages though. But it's good. It's not couscous, no. Maybe give it a quick Google and it's got like a, I don't know, it's got a weird name. Right, so it's even at ultra quality. I'm going to dip down to quality. Pretty much same performance at 1080p than we're getting at 1440p though, really. Not giving us much more, is it? Wait for the artillery system. The eggs are over this way. No! Oh, you gotta be kidding. Is that my internet that's gone? Oh, the whole server, the whole thing went.
Allied destroyer coordinates.
Oh no, no. Game servers, don't do it. Don't do it to me. We've seen this. We've seen this too many times.
A chance for freedom to reign.
Don't do it to me, game. Don't do it.
Mission coordinates
Ooh,
locked.
stream is up.
Hellpod prime.
Makes me. This game just makes me so nervous. Like,
Engaging orbital thrusters.
if it's not being able to sprint in the game, to the just continued weird performance, being able to actually log on to the game, and then being able to actually log into a lobby. Oh no, it's happening. I think the game's imploding on itself.
Defend democracy.
I don't think it's my internet, because I wouldn't be able to. I'd be completely logged me out, wouldn't it?
Allied coordinates locked.
I think the game's actually fully just collapsing.
Allied destroyer has joined.
Servers have collapsed. How many player count have we hit? 1 million.
Orbit synchronized.
This guy's name, Don't Kill Bill.
Allied destroyer has joined.
Is that the new movie installment? Okay, so I don't think it's my internet because it's not logged me out. I can still join. These people are moving around.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods. Here.
It's got unlucky, maybe. Just let us play enough so we can check out quality preset on this, back to 1440p with medium, and then it can crash all at once. And we've pretty much seen it, haven't we? Wait. I think the servers are just... You can join a game and then the servers just fall apart. That's what looks like is happening, isn't it? And now the game has just fully crashed. What is happening? What is going... The game's just crashed. What the hell? It's because I was slagging the game off too much. Someone at the company's probably heard me and just thought, right, end him, cut him off. The game didn't even crash, it just closed. What the hell? It's like your time's up. It's like It's like when you play on those in the arcades and you run out of money. It just ends. Back exactly where we were.
Democracy calls for aid. Only you can answer, Helldiver.
You crashed today in the middle of mission 3. Yeah. I think they've done something to the game, Paul. It's either that or a driver's. I have seen this issue in this game before, obviously. It makes me point more towards the game.
Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Mission preparation aborted.
Hasn't really
Allied
crashed
destroyer has left
too badly
squadron.
for me at all since I've played. The only crash, the worst crashing I had was on my AMD at 7900 XTX.
Orbital thrusters.
That was the worst crashing I had, but nvidia did a driver update. Was it yesterday? It was recent.
Here?
And like maybe that's just conflicting with something. It hasn't, that's first it's crashed for me though. But performance for me is completely wrecked again. This game worked flawlessly up until the game, like, I also, the thing is I had a game update as well, so I had a driver update and a game update, so it's like very hard to distinguish between those two things, like what's caused it, when you're doing both in the same day.
Launch initiated.
Fingers crossed.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Oh. Looking good.
The fate of all humanity's children are in your hands. Do not let them fall.
You know what that crash just reminds me of? It's almost like there was a playlist update. I'm almost 80 to 90% certain that that's what's just happened. They've updated something on the fly, which has effectively made all the existing servers you can't play until you update to the version, so it's kicked me off the game. That almost feels like what's happened. Almost like on COD, you know when you get the message saying playlist update and you can't join a lobby until you update? It's almost like that. There was an update. No, there's no update. I'm thinking of something just on the fly server-wise has been switched without a game update. Like something has just been, you know, switched somewhere that didn't require there to be a Steam update. That's what it felt like. And like, as long as you're still in that session, as long as you're still like cached in that session, it's not going to work. Right, so I think we've got... God, it's huge. I almost thought it was going to crash again then. We've got it on quality now. Still getting big dips down, though. I think not much can save it, really. Did we raise the flag? Oh, it's raising. So yeah, not particularly good. I'm going to switch back to 1440p now. Whilst we can, at least. I did want to go... If I go 1440p native... and switch just everything to medium. Curious to see that. What do I do with the high-low settings, though? Shall I leave that on high? Oh, we still had this on low. By accident. I'm going to switch it to that.
Dropping a pin, south.
So getting above 60, we're definitely going to get drops under 60 here, though. Looks so much better than 1080p, my god.
Dropping a pin. Northwest, 200 meters.
Holding up that 70 FPS. Not too bad. I'm thinking, though, in some combat bits, it's probably going to dip down. Are we still getting that movement thing in the frame time a little bit? It doesn't look as bad, though, does it? Is it just one setting that's right there stuttering then? Giving us a low of 6 FPS now on that. 1% of 6. I'm going to reset that. But it's still stuttering. Seems to be when I drop the graphics settings, it stutters more. Like the lows are worse. You've not forgotten the giveaway you promised us last year? What giveaway? Oh, I did one. I gave away. We did a giveaway on Starfield when that released. When I hit 30,000. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I can't sprint again. Oh, it's my right leg. Maybe that's what happened before. Is it worth getting a 4070? No, I'd probably just look at the Super now. I wouldn't bother with this. Did a giveaway? Yeah, gave away. What did I give away? Like I think 2 or 3 copies of Starfield when that released day 1.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Pretty much went against the idea of, at least at this point, GPUs, sending GPUs is too expensive for me. I can't do it. And also run the risk of losing it in transit. It's just too... Maybe when my channel gets bigger, if I can get stuff for free, I'd consider doing that, but it's too much of a risk for me to send stuff like that internationally. It costs a fortune to send it internationally from the UK, and then I'd have to also pay import and everything. It's just too... Then run the risk of it getting lost or damaged. It's just too... It's not worth it.
Dropping package.
And like the only way I could do it would be if I could... I'd say, well, I only will send it to people in the UK or Europe, but that's not fair. Like, I don't think that's fair. So, you know, I wouldn't want to do it if it was like that. And even in Europe now, it's for, like, depending obviously where in Europe, it would still probably cost me quite a lot.
New mag.
Shan, hello. Turkish economy can only get a 4070. Oh, okay. What's the price difference between the 4070 and the Super?
Last reload.
What is happening to this game? DLSS on? No, there's no DLSS in this game. At the moment, I've got 1440p and I've got everything set to medium right now, just testing that out. I'm not sure what's... Is this guy... Does this guy need help? Is this like what happened to me when I was in the water? Nothing happens. I do need ammo, though.
Prepare to exterminate.
Wait, what have I just called in? I didn't mean to do that. 3,000 lira, £74. Yeah, I mean, the 4070 in that case is, you know, if that's your options, then it's still reasonably good for 1440p. Obviously, the Super, you know, if that's a £70 difference, it would obviously be much more beneficial to get the Super. But I don't know. It would, you know, for most people, it would be beneficial to just wait, save up longer and get the Super. But obviously, I don't know. You said you're a student and stuff. I don't know you know, how long that would take for that kind of financial situation. So, if the Super's not possible, I mean, the 4070 is still pretty good. You're waiting for the 1 mil giveaway. I'm not hitting 1 mil by next year. It's taken me 4 years to hit 40k, so I'm not going to hit 1 mil in a year. That would be nuts, but I don't think that's going to happen. Probably wouldn't... Oh, I don't know. It'd probably take me 40 years to hit a mil. Are we old and retired?
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Still gaming. I'm in my 70s still gaming. I'll still be a boy at heart. I'll be a benchmark boy at heart, but I'll be old as, you know, old as hell in actual real life.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Lighting, just the weather just massively changed. Is that just me?
Critical stratagem available.
Got a sample.
Only thing I'm really curious is to try and play COD when I'm like 75. Do you know what I mean?
New mag.
I want to just see how I do.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Democracy needs me.
I'll be telling all the kids playing. I'll be like, I used to be pro at this game. Back in my day.
New mag.
And it'll be like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 50 in space. But like, in my day, we used to play Call of Duty on Earth. Damn, I thought it was going to be a resupply.
Throwing supply beacon.
Burak, thanks for subscribing. Turn on voice chat. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just going to be a full-on abuse, but... There'll be some multiverse. Yeah, like, you're in a gunfight. This is the type of thing Call of Duty would do. You're in a gunfight, and, like, you know in Ratchet and Clank, where you can just... What is it? You just warp through the, like, hole. What's that called? Like, you'll just have a weapon where you could just shoot a little hole, and you just go through it, and you just run away from the gunfight. You know what I mean? That's the type of thing Call of Duty would pull off. And it'll just remove any excitement from any gunfight, because you just can just run. Just hop, yeah, that's it. Hop for a portal and you just don't even have to fight. Like, now, people just chuck a smoke down and just, you don't have to fight. You're getting shot at, you just don't want to fight, just chuck a smoke down. You just run off. Didn't Fortnite have something like that at one point? Where you, like, had a portal gun and you just drop from the sky or something. Or am I imagining that?
Fire in the hole.
Well, actually, they had a special on Call of Duty when they did the... when they did that special skins from that TV series, and one of the special moves was teleport, wasn't it? And you just press... If you have the power up, you press R1, L1, and it just respawns you from full dropping in, doesn't it? And you can just go somewhere else. That's pretty much that already. I don't know, where are we going? I'm just following these guys. But, on medium at least, hasn't really dipped... I don't think I've caught it dipping below 60 by... Maybe it's dipped slightly under, but not noticeable amount. I've not really noticed it. So at least we know that medium native, at least with this patch. It doesn't look... You can tell it's not ultra, but it doesn't look... Maybe it's just because I've been playing 1080p, so it looks way better to me coming back to 1440p now, but... Any things you can tell is like bits like this. SM, thanks for subscribing.
Bug out spot.
Oh, I forgot what those things. What is going on here?
Tagging map. East. 200 meters.
What is going on? Is that a bug or a feature? These guys just cleaning up for me before I even arrive. Clearing the path for the king.
New mag. Freedom forever.
Right, you guys are gonna get napalmed.
Requesting air support. On tunnel breach. Calling in orbital strike.
That is very close.
New mag.
Enemy down, baby.
Requesting air support.
Are we raising the flag? I'm not even in the right spot. This is the extraction.
Last reload.
thought they were with me.
Calling down supplies.
It's probably a bit of a waste of an ammo thing there, isn't it? They're not going to be able to get it. Can I climb up this? Please don't kill me. He took it like a pro. Go on, do it to me. There you go. What are we doing there? Flag raising.
You've done your duty.
There's no bar. Normally there's a progress bar. I didn't see it.
Dropping it west, 100 meters. Calling in extraction.
Oh, it kind of worked out right with the ammo.
Confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
This is the extraction anyway. Right. Orbital. I wanted a napalm. Where are they coming from?
Requesting orbital strike.
Why they stopped?
30 seconds.
What? Showing. I'll see you later. Have a good sleep.
Reinforcing. Ready to liberate.
Get the napalm going.
Sending in an eagle.
That is close. What? What keeps killing me? Killed by burning? God's sake.
Reporting to the front.
T-minus 30 seconds.
It said killed by burning. I didn't even see any fire on the screen.
Seconds.
Oh my.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
New mag!
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. Pelican 1 landing.
You get out of the way.
Watch where you're standing. Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Victory was never in doubt.
All these samples will help fund upgrades.
Right, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. It's been alright checking this out. It's a bit of a shame about the update, though. I don't know if it's either the game update that's made performance worse or the nvidia drivers. Or maybe check the game out again in, you know, a week or two and see if it's improved. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to try and build on tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. Try and build maybe similar time, but we'll see. But yeah, have a good evening, and I'll catch you guys later.